Lifetime in repeat.
Okay, now we're back to this. Darkness. Darkness takes over my mind because I'm Nemo. No. My senses are completely muted. I see nothing but black. My ears hear nothing but the painful pulse of silence. Oh, like, what the f... That even started reading is just... All I feel is a continuous throbbing within the stillness of the air, repeatedly hurting, aching, hurting, over and over, like a red blindfold, blinding, pulsing, over and over, growing stronger, until I can't feel my feet, my hand, dissolving, red, pulsing, red, pulsing, blinking, pulsing, pulse, lisp, P-U-S-E. That was the most I think I've done ever. No, I'm thinking maybe we've done things after. Mark, what did I say? I'm not good. How long was I out for? The expression makes me realize that I really don't want to answer. You look like you were about going to die. I felt like I was about to die. I feel like this guy's a bit emo. Don't know, don't ask me. There's a novel lying on her lap, as if she was only just putting down what she was reading and noticed me. Well, you've done a lot today. I suppose it's alright if you stop now. It's alright? Don't you mean that I'll die if I try any harder? To be honest, I'm surprised you managed to get this much done. I'm proud of you. Thanks, Mom. Is there anything wrong with being concerned about a friend's well-being in school? I don't think your level of devotion goes just a bit beyond concerned. You have a point. Like, you could tell that this guy likes her, and now he just called her Mom. Not an expert, but this doesn't seem like the right thing to do. Would you like something to drink, assuming that you don't have to rush home right away? Sure. Water is my first priority. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. No one's home right now, so you can head to the living room. I doubt you want to spend any more time in a cramped study. I'll be glad if I don't see another study room for the next decade. We'll see how long that dream lasts. What the hell is that after all that? Here you go, a mug of hot chocolate for an icy cold beer. You really don't have to be this polite, but thanks anyway. Oh, did Rin happen to tell you anything about the results of the survey, the school counsellor's room? No, not a word. Should she have? Well, not that, no, but she should have had the results on him. She should have the report completed on the results. Now it makes sense. I'm sorry that my I'm sorry that my sister is such a slacker when it comes to extracurricular. I know this the flipping word. I can't say it now. stuff. She usually gets like this at the end of the term. No, don't worry about it. It's not an official. I'm not an official marine. Besides, it's not like they're falling behind. Yes. Well, I'm 99% certain that she's lying around at home, either clicking on the internet playing some video games, so I can't really defend her lack of I almost said discipline. Dedication. I don't like it. Why can't I just speak retard? Why can't we just be one word for one meaning? Like mocking and riling? Like, which is basically the way of saying mocking. It must be interesting reading something like that. You have no idea. Honestly, I would flipping say that I would actually prefer living alone. See if you can have a feel if it was all paid for. Proper job. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? After 16 years, I still haven't figured that out. Oh, he's 16. No, he's you. Or is it? He could be older because his sister's younger than. Chocolate laughs through the air. It must be nice having siblings. It must be nice being an only child. Don't you understand how lucky you are? I prefer to be an only child. Yeah, I suppose it does have its perks. It gets lonely here sometimes. If it weren't cold out, I would be able to hear raindrops in the window. You know. Wait, wrong word. You know, if you get lonely after school, you should always try to invite people over. I don't know about Lucas or Riley, but I know I got way more time than I need. I suppose that's true. Well, I wouldn't it bother you like that? But that's what you mean. Like, my cousin's like, oh, I don't want to bother you. Because like, I'm bored. 6-week holidays. Don't live near anybody. Not anymore anyway. Come on, it's me. Do you really think that something like this is bothering? You play how it. Wait, I guess it isn't. Of course not. You know, if you're friends for more than a year now, you don't need to be so distant. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you ever need it. Thanks. My throat hurts. It's difficult. It's a difficult thing to describe. The feeling of being suffocated by silence. It's a classic metaphor that pops up in every work of fiction. Fiction? Yeah, that's right. Moments that are so simple, so fragile, that they shatter the moment someone opens their fucking mouth. I shatter the moment. I would hate to sound like a broken record, but really, it's everything alright. You're acting strange lately. I could say the same to you. What? Really? I'm not sure how to describe it, but I feel like you've been distant lately. Distant? It sounds like a flippin' dickhead. Yes. You know, like even though you're here and your mind is somewhere else. Like you're having a more important and more urgent thing to do. To think about than everyday happenings at school. What the fuck is that? That's the frown. A lot has been going on lately. I can't really explain it. I suppose it'd be the same with me. Yeah, I noticed. Huh? I wanna go kill my fucking throat. I have something to tell you. I hope you don't mind, but I... Go on. I'm listening. I sound like a douche. I sound like how the voice should not be done. She smiles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have said things like this, to push my problems onto you, but Ever since the beginning of the year, something has been bothering me. At first, I ignored it, thinking that it was nothing. They kept coming back, and every time it returned, it was shocking. I clicked before I even read it. I want to punch something, but I don't want to break everything. Crap. Do you know what I mean? You know how that feels, right? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. It's been bugging me since then. Interfering with my daily life, making me do things that I normally would never do. But nothing changed. Same shit. I want the feeling to stop, to be honest. I just want you to disappear. That can't be happening. No matter what I do, nothing changes. Nothing. I was at a loss, so I decided to tell someone. I thought that maybe if I spoke my mind, things would change for that. And they didn't, did they? So why don't you? A shield formed around her eyes. I would rather not. If you're that afraid, there's no need to hold it all in. Hold it all in? No, no, it's nothing like that. She wiped her eyes. I'm fine, really. My heart hurts, but I can still carry on. The thing is, I'm not sure how much longer I can last. Then tell me, maybe I can help. You can tell, can't you? You know that I already said too much. As I resolve every detail, downcast eyes and a forced smile, I realized that I might as well be looking in a mirror. I'm sorry. The room shook. A car door slams in the distance. Sorry about all this. I'll be fine. Please don't worry about me. If you forget, then maybe nothing will change. Please. Oh shit, I'm running the video and it's about to go bling. I did nothing but nod in response. The flashing alerts within my heart, turning into dull, painful thunk. 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 Don't ask me. The winter sky darkens too quickly. It isn't late yet, but as I walk the final 2 blocks on a pitch black sky, I see wind damps my mood. I know what price I'll have to pay if I get too close. Oh, I need a burp, but probably wouldn't. I shouldn't, but one thing that. And the bookmark there, that small irrelevant bookmark there is still lurking me at the back of my mind. Yeah, like the render. Yep, the rendering crashed my game. Please don't tell me I skipped something. I knew if you heard it. I'm not innocent or naive. I know what I'm getting myself into. If I do, it's willingly. At least I can't play the victim. You could. Well, no, you couldn't, because how sexist works is women are somehow always the victim, men aren't, and you can only be sexist to women, not men. World logic. And that's where I'm going to leave it, because I can't be asked to record anymore. Okay, definitely gotta leave it there. So, I'm back in the next video. Don't care how many dislikes any of these videos get, because I'm still upload it because I enjoy visual novels. And if I don't upload it, that means I'm just playing it for fun.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain